Now, I made one of these like a year ago where I gave you the most hated teams in the AFL from 1 to 18, and Dan Gorringe has come up with some quality content here, and I'm going to be giving you from the least hated to the most hated teams. 18th, definitely Gold Coast, no one gives a fuck about them. 17th to me are the Dogs. I think a lot of people like the Dogs. 16th for me, I think Brisbane are less hated than North Melbourne. Maybe that's the marshmallow incident, which means in 15th, I'll go with North Melbourne. 14th, I think, is Sydney. Don't think many people hate Sydney that much, but maybe that's, lack of knowledge. 13th, definitely Melbourne. No one gives a fuck about them. 12th, just purely because they do have West Coast as a hater, I want to put the Giants in 12th and then Fremantle in 11th. The Giants, a little bit more about them. I mean, the Dogs, Richmond, I'm sure Essendon, and obviously Sydney despise them. In fact, no, we'll go Fremantle at 12 and the Giants in 11. St Kilda for me are in 10th. I do think they have quite a few rivalries. And that's also biased. I have a lot of St Kilda mates. And also, this is based off what I think the competition is. I have a different list, which I'll give you on another one. In 9th place, for me, geez, it's hard. I think Hawthorn right now, they will be a lot hated more very soon. But I think 9th is Hawthorn. 8th, I think, is West Coast. Now that they're shit, not really as relevant, harder to hate them, but they're still high up. You've got to take into account history. 7th, 7th could be anyone here. I think 7th, I'm actually going to go, you know what, we're going to go with Adelaide in 7th place, where they are right now. This might shock you, but I think Carlton belonging in 6th place might shock you. In 5th place, Port Adelaide. I fucking despise Port Adelaide. Fucking hell. But I think the rest of the competition hate more teams. In 4th, I'll put my club, Richmond. I've heard a lot of you hate us. But for me, top 3, I think, has to be Geelong, Collingwood, and Essendon. In 3rd, I'll go with Collingwood. Yes, you could easily argue they're first, but for me, Collingwood, I feel like the other two are more. Geelong in 2nd place, and the most hated club in the fucking AFL it just has to be Essendon. Essendon is the only correct answer. Richmond despise them. Collingwood despise them. The Dogs, after what they did to Waitman, despise them. Fucking Carlton, everyone. Hawthorn as well. The Giants despise them. We all despise Essendon. Fucking despise them.